good. Bit of stuff about me. I quit my job this week, which is exciting. Yes, thank you. Yes. So I'll tell you the job I did. I was an editor for video and podcasts. So, I was changing the world. No, you laugh, but, my main clientele were ex-crims that got fresh out of prison and Gold Coast mummy bloggers. So, when you think about it, those people are swaying more public opinions than you think. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you right now, those Gold Coast mummy bloggers, they've changed more minds about the vaccine than any doctor. Yeah, fucking oath to. There's something about having fake tits and bleached hair that makes you really across peer-reviewed studies. You wouldn't think it, but apparently so. You've got a lot of time when you get your eyebrows done to flick through a few fucking books. But as you can tell, I love the job. I did. That was my job. Gold Coast mummy bloggers were some of my main clientele, and ex-crims fresh out of prison who have started a podcast interviewing other ex-criminals, talking about how they've turned their life around. Yeah. Spoiler alert, they haven't. Not one bit, dude. Oh, not one bit. Because it's quite honourable when you're like, oh yeah, I've turned my life around. I think the youth should follow the same path that I did. And that's all well and good. But the problem is when you get two ex-crims in a room together and they start sharing stories about the old days, they can't help but feel a little bit nostalgic about how life used to be. You know what I mean? Like, they'd be sitting in the room, the way it's set up, they're both sitting across from each other, be like, all right, Terry, so you were a bank robber in the 90s. Like, yeah, tell me a bit about it, brother. Oh, man, I remember we used to walk in, we'd kick in the door, I'd put a gun in his face, I'm like, put the fucking money in the fucking bag now! Like, yeah, it was pretty sick. Yeah, it was pretty sick, actually. Yeah, no, but I have started a youth basketball competition, and, by the time they learn the errors of their ways. And that's where my job was, to come in and go snip, snip, snip and get that out of there. Because unfortunately Terry can't pay his invoices from behind bars. So, and then obviously you've got the mummy bloggers, which most of the actually, you know what? You would think that these two people don't have anything in common, right? You'd think that the mummy bloggers and the ex-crims that have nothing, that wouldn't relate in any way whatsoever. But weirdly, from editing their pods for the last few years, you know where the Venn diagram crosses over from ex-crim and mummy blogger? Weirdly, it's spirituality. Yeah, like somehow they're like in the middle. There's something about getting locked up too early and getting knocked up too early that really makes you believe in a higher power. And everything happens for a reason.